Welcome. 30 accountability questions to yourself. How to stay committed and finish what you've started. My name is Joy. Hello, and it's fantastic to be here with you. Welcome to this space where we do not just talk about our goals, we actually follow through on our goals. Nothing is stopping us this year. We are going to follow through on all the goals that we have set for ourselves. If you found yourself starting something with so much excitement, so much passion, only to lose steam halfway, quarter way, or almost to the end, then this video is for you. Today, we're going to walk you through 30 powerful accountability questions. Yes, they are powerful questions that you have to ask yourself regularly, especially when you're working towards a goal or working towards something that you need to achieve. These questions, I promise, will help you stay committed. Yes, I promise they will make you stay committed. It will help you track your progress. And most importantly, it will help you finish what you started because that's what you're here for. We are not going to start things and not finish them anymore. These questions will help you start and finish whatever it is that you set your mind to achieve. So, without much ado, I encourage you to grab a journal. Get very, very comfortable. And let's be real with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves. And let's check in with ourselves. So go get your journal and we'll start immediately. Welcome back. I hope you're ready now. But before we dive in, I'd like us to, have a little chat. We need to be in the right mind space and in the right place to get this done and get it done right. Okay? Okay. So, what is accountability and what does it really mean? People throw that word around so much, and sometimes people get confused about what accountability is and what accountability isn't. Accountability isn't about ticking boxes and saying, okay, I did this. So I've done this. This has been checked off my list. I've been accountable. No, it's not about you feeling guilty when you slip up or miss a timeline or miss a deadline or miss a step in your process. That's not accountability. Accountability is about alignment. Yes, it's about alignment. It's about integrity. It's about saying, I am doing this. Showing up for your goals. Like, I'll show up for my best friend. So think about that best friend. Think about your family member. Think about your partner. How would you like to show up for them? That's what accountability is. It is a commitment that I have made to achieve XYZ, or I've made to this person or this thing or this goal or this process, and showing up for it every day with commitment, with integrity to finish what you have started. It's about being honest. It's not about doing it for the gram. It's not about doing it so that, oh, I said I was going to do it. If there's no motivation, there's no passion behind it, my darling, no. It's about being honest. It's about being consistent. It's about being clear about what you want and why. Because if you do not know your why, then you're just like playing to the gallery. And that's why you will lose steam halfway through. What's your why? And why do you want to do it? What's your what? And what's your why? What's your what? And what's your why? Why do I want this? And why do I want it? Do I want it because of other people, because other people have it and I want it? Is that a strong enough motivation to keep you committed to the very end? If that can keep you committed to the very end, then fantastic. But you need a strong enough what that will take you through whatever it is you may be going through or whatever it is you may come across as you go along your journey of achieving whatever it is that you set for yourself. So let me ask you this. Have you been keeping your word to yourself? Every promise you made to yourself, have you kept it? Have you been honest with yourself? Have you been consistent with your promises to yourself? Have you shown integrity to yourself? Think about that for a bit. If not, it's okay. It's okay. That's why this video is here. And that's why I'm here for you to help you reset and make a new commitment to yourself based on what it is that you really want. So that you have a chance to connect with your why. A powerful why, a strong why is a great motivator. A strong why is a great motivator. You know, so we are here to help you reset. We're here to help you get real about your habits, your mindset, and your commitment. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Have I made you feel uncomfortable? If yes, then that's my point. I'm doing a great job. Okay, so let's move into our questions. Are you ready? Have you got out your journals? Are you in a quiet place? Are you in a place where you can reflect without disturbance? Okay, let's go. So, we're entering into the question section right now. Yeah. So, I'm going to ask you different questions and I'll give you time to think and reflect about them and then jot down whatever comes to mind. You can pause this video at any time or revisit the section later on. So, there's no hurry, there's no, right or wrong answers. Just take it at your pace. If I'm going too fast for you, pause, take your notes, and press play. Let's begin. Question 1. Why did I start this goal in the first place? Here, I need you to revisit your motivation. Was it an emotional goal? Was it a practical reason or was it purpose driven? Why did I start this goal in the first place? Question 2. Who else benefits when I follow through on this? Is this goal for me or it benefits others? Because truthfully, your successes are not necessarily about you. There's a ripple effect to those around you, your family, your friends, your spouse, your partners. So who benefits from this goal? What am I afraid will happen if I actually succeed? The thing is that people set these goals, but sometimes they self-sabotage because they are afraid about the outcome of their successes. And when you have two conflicting beliefs, the negative most likely will always win. Fear will always win. So you need to be confident about your goal, why you want to succeed. So this is very deep because sometimes we self-sabotage because success feels scary and unfamiliar. Hmm. So I ask you again, question three. What are you afraid will happen if you actually succeed? Question four. Am I making consistent progress or am I just staying busy? Busyness is not productivity. We confuse being busy with being productive. Busyness is not productivity. Question five. What excuses am I making most often? Oh, this is a big one. Excuses, excuses, excuses. You need to name them, you need to write it down because patterns change when you recognize them. And habits and our actions are based on the patterns that we have, done over and over again through the different course of our lives or through different situations. The way we react to situations is usually a pattern that we have evolved through our life. So, what excuses are you making most often? Write all of them down. Name it, write it. Question six. Have I built accountability into my routine or am I just winging it? Meaning, winging it means am I just going through the process? Is there a structure? Is there a system? Is there a process to my routine? Routines build habits. Routine keeps us consistent. So, do you have systems? Do you have check ins? Do you have people who are holding you accountable to your word? One thing about I've realized about goals and accountability is that when people set goals, they're usually afraid to say out loud or tell people what their goals are. I'm not saying go announce it to the world. I'm just saying, like, a close confidant, your partner, your friend, someone, an accountability partner that will call you out when you are not keeping to your promises. But people make the goals in their heads. They don't write it down. It's not documented. So if they don't achieve it, it's like, oh, anyway, it was here. Nobody can accuse me of not, following through. So have you built accountability into your routines? Or are you just like flying by the seats of your pants? Question seven. What's one small promise you can keep to yourself today? Nothing big, nothing too grand. I'll wake up at 5:30. I'll stop eating by 6 p.m. I'll take a walk 2 times a week. I'll call my mom 3 times a week. I'll call my mom once a week. 3 times may be too much. Start small. Momentum is built one kept promise at a time. What's one small promise I can keep to myself today? Question eight. When was the last time I acknowledged my own progress? This is something that people struggle with a lot, I have come to see. They fail in like giving themselves kudos, patting themselves on the back, giving them some credit, celebrating the littlest wins because progress should be celebrated. Progress should be planned and celebrated. Like when I hit this particular goal, I'm going to do this for myself. When I do hit this particular milestone, I'm going to do this for myself. It gives you something to look forward to, and stop beating yourself up Tiny victories are victories too. So give yourself credit. It fuels your drive to keep going. Question 9. I hope I'm not moving too fast for you. How do I react when I fall behind? Do I bounce back or beat myself up? Ah, guilty. Old me though. I used to be so self-righteous and I used to be so into perfectionism. I must be perfect. Everything must happen at a certain time, in a certain way. And if it doesn't happen in a certain way, I beat myself up, like perfectionist joy. How do you react when you fall behind? Do you bounce back or you beat yourself up? Please don't beat yourself up. Growth is a process. Growth is a process. Question 10. What habits are secretly draining your energy and focus? What habits? Eating by 11 p.m.? Sleeping late? Gisting late into the night? Impulse buying? Toxic conversations? Social media scrolling? There's so many habits that may be secretly draining your energy and your focus. Identify these silent saboteurs. Write them down. Name them. Name them with your full chest. Question 11. Am I surrounding myself with people who inspire or drain me? Amen. Your relationship cycle, the people within your circle, it matters a lot because they can make or mar you. Yeah? So who is influencing your decision? Who is influencing your patterns? Who is influencing your thought life? Who is influencing your standards? Who is influencing your stamina? Who is influencing your habits? Check your cycle. So ask yourself, am I surrounding myself with people who inspire or drain me? And I'll go a step further for this one. After answering either a yes or a no, it would be great if you identify those who inspire you and those who drain you. It would be so great to have that honest, look into your circle and know those who are the positives and who are like sucking the life out of you. So you can make certain decisions about how to live with them and continue relating with them, should you choose to. Question 12. What distractions do I allow in the name of rest? Are we really resting when we are supposed to be resting? The things we are calling rest, are they actually rest? Are they not just like distractions from doing what it is that we are supposed to be doing part time? Question 13. What's one thing I can delegate or drop to stay focused? You can't do everything. Delegation is a strength. So, what can I push on to someone else, either at work or at home, so that I can stay focused on what it is that is my core? Or what can I say? To hell with it, I'm going to drop it. I'm not doing this. It's not priority for my now. And you move it up to the side. Question 14. Is this goal still aligned with who I am becoming or who I want to become? Don't feel guilty. Sometimes we set goals when we are this person and maybe we've healed, life has changed, priorities have changed. You can adjust. You're allowed to adjust, pivot. Don't quit, but pivot, adjust, tweak. Is it still aligned? If it is, fine. Leave it as it is. If it's not, what can we, adjust? What can we tweak a bit to just pivot it so that it becomes more in alignment with where we want to go and who it is that we are becoming? Question 15. How does the future version of me handle setbacks? Not your present version. So for this one, you need to sit and visualize your future, who you are becoming. Because when you set a goal, there's a picture that you are running towards. That person, the future version of you that has achieved that particular goal, how is he, she going to handle, setbacks, disappointments, annoyances, you know, think about it and embody it now, because those are the habits you build now are the habits that will help you get to your future self. How's it going? How is it going? How is it going? How is it going? How is it going? How are you feeling? I hope you're not feeling judged. I hope you're not feeling pressured. I'd like you to get up for a few minutes, shake your hands, shake your feet, stretch out a bit, and get out of whatever, I don't know, maybe your muscles are tensing up because of the questions, you are feeling a little pressured. Do some light stretches, stretch your neck, stretch your fingers, roll your wrists, stretch it out, stretch it back, stretch it out, stretch it back, let's blood flow. If you can stand up, you can stand up and move around, and get yourself in a better mood. In the words of Tony Robbins, make a move. Ha! So I want you to stand and make a powerful movement. Either you fist pump into the air or punch into the air. Don't punch someone. Just make a physical movement and make a sound with it. Make a move. Ha! Make a move. Ha! Make a move. Yes! Just to release any pent up or tenseness in your body, so that you can feel a little freer, and then we can get back into the next 15 questions. How are you feeling? This is not just a list of questions. It's a mirror for you to look at and evaluate where you are and what can be done better. Because when we look at these questions and we reflect, and see the messiness in our lives, it helps us clearly, navigate to a better place. It helps us see where we need to be. It helps us grow. It helps us be honest. And honesty is where we want to be right now. So if you need to take a sip of water, maybe go take a sip of water. And then we're going to go back in a few minutes time. So if you've been standing, you can now go back, sit down, stretch a bit. And we're ready to do this. We're ready to do this. Okay. Okay. Question 16. What's working really well that I should double down on? If something is working well, you can, build on it. Build on it. And if it's a habit, if it's a system, if it's a routine, how can I use this, to help this area? Amplify it, celebrate it, use it to propel another area of your life. Question 17. What feedback have I received that I haven't applied yet? A lot of us receive feedback on different things, but we take notes on it, we jot it down, but we never act on it, we never make any decisions, we never do anything about that. Feedback is a beautiful gift, and you need to use it as often as possible. Yeah, it's not criticism, it's feedback for you to do better. It's information that can help you make better decisions, take better steps, align more with who it is that you want to be, and pivot in the right direction, just like little shifts, little tiny shifts. So whatever feedback it is that you've received, don't just jot it down. Just make notes that we're going to action the feedback. Question 18. What am I pretending not to know? There are some people who delude themselves about, I don't know what I know, and will use that as an excuse not to start, not to move forward, because they doubt the knowledge they have, the level of knowledge they have about a certain thing at a particular time. So what are you pretending not to know? Question 19. Do my daily habits reflect my long-term goals? I feel guilty here. If your goals are to, for example, lose some weight or become more healthy, what routines do I have now that are they reflecting on my goals? So for example, am I eating right? Am I exercising? Am I having my monthly, weekly checkups? Am I taking my multivitamins? Am I sleeping on time? Am I taking my blood pressure medicine? Measuring my blood pressure? Am I maintaining my, stress levels? Am I eating healthy? Am I eating junk food? Am I eating real food? Am I eating carbs? Am I eating proteins? Am I eating a right mix of things? What routines am I doing now? And do they reflect on my long-term goals? If they don't, then my darling, you need to realign some certain things in your routines. Yeah? Your calendar tells the truth, not your intentions. Intentions are like wishful thinking. Until you act on it and you do something about it, they just stay intentions. Yeah? Question 20. How often am I checking in with my progress? Am I just writing the goals and just doing and achieving and not going back to the drawing board to say, okay, this is what I said I was going to do. Have I done it? When did I say I was going to do it? Was it a month ago goal? Was it a week ago goal? Is it like I don't go back to check at all? How would you know you've made progress? How would you know you need to align things? How would you know you need to tweak things if you are not checking in? Question 21. When I picture success, what does it feel like in my body? Do you feel tense? Do you feel excited? Do you feel encouraged? Do you feel afraid? Picture that. Just take a few minutes and do that. And picture success, like achieving that goal, all the things you want. How does it make you feel? Excited, fearful, passionate, pressured, angry? What does the body feel? You need to anchor your emotions, in a positive way. Success needs to be something you want. And the more you associate it with like a positive emotion, the more your body craves that feeling. Nobody wants to feel afraid. Nobody wants to feel, inferior, defeated. But if you don't associate success with like excitement, something that your body longs for, it's just like it's a craving. I crave joy, I crave happiness, I crave love. Your body will look forward to it and will seek out ways to be successful. So you need to make that connection. Question 22. What version of me needs to die for this goal to live? I don't want you to die, but old habits need to die. Old routines need to die. Old systems need to die. They all need to go. Limiting beliefs, they need to be out the window. What is the negative audio tape that is playing in your head? Needs to die. People pleasing needs to die. Negative people needs to go. What version of me needs to die for this goal to live? Question 23. What's one uncomfortable action I've been avoiding? Do it afraid. Do it afraid. Resistance often points to the next breakthrough. Do it afraid, my darling. What's one uncomfortable action I've been avoiding? Question 24. What do I keep telling myself I'll start tomorrow? Write it down and put a timeline that I'll start it today. Today. Change tomorrow to today. What do I keep telling myself I'll start tomorrow? And then once you write what that thing is, underneath it, write, I'm going to do XYZ today. Tomorrow becomes today. Do it right now. Do it afraid? Do it right now. No more excuses. Question 25. How do I show up when no one is watching? We're not doing it for the gram. We're not doing it for the post. We're not doing it for the likes. We're not doing it for the shares. If no one is watching, if nobody's going to like, comment, subscribe, how would you show up for yourself? You need that discipline that you're not doing it for others. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for your future self. You're doing it for that person that you have envisioned in your future. Question 26. If I keep going like this, where will I be in 3 months? I feel this one deep in my soul. If you keep going the way you are going right now, where would you be in 3 months? Would you have achieved your goal? Would your life have changed? And then now visualize if you actually follow through on your goals that you've set and the routines and everything. How will your life change? Look at how you're going now and look at it if you stay consistent with your goals. And look at those two pictures and tell me the one you want to see. You need to be honest with yourself. Look at your current situation realistically and look at your ideal, like your goal, your vision. Tell yourself and see where you would be in 3 months' time. Question 27. Am I measuring progress by perfection or consistency? Perfection is a myth. Consistency is magic because little incremental steps that you take every day, it all adds up. I use myself as an example. At the beginning of the year, I had said I was going to lose some weight. So I started out 75 strong, 75 hard challenge. And I showed up for myself every day. In the first 2, 3 weeks, I didn't notice anything. I was almost giving up, but I said it was uncomfortable. I said I was going to do it. I'd made a commitment. I had accountability partners and I kept at it. And after a month and a half, I did like the measurements. I tried some old clothes and I was close to tears when I actually started seeing my my body changing, fitting into old clothes, being more confident, being healthier. I felt awesome. It felt awesome. Yes, there were days that I fell off the wagon. There were days that I was too tired. I traveled and I couldn't exercise, but I didn't beat myself up for that. I just said, okay, I missed today's workout. I'll do it again tomorrow. And consistency is magic because it adds up over the period of time. So, are you measuring your progress based on perfection? Oh, I exercise 30 days a week, for example, or I saved every day of the week in my, daily savings account, or I was consistent over a period of time. It adds up. Question 28. Oh, we're so close to the end. What limiting beliefs do I still carry about my ability to follow through? What's that audio tape playing in your head telling you, no, you can't do it? You've tried it before, it didn't work. This person tried it, it didn't work for them. So how am I different? No. Call out those limiting beliefs and write the story you want to see. So write down those limiting beliefs. What limiting belief do you have about yourself achieving these goals? About your future, about your success. Then rewrite it in the way you want to actually see your life and those goals, turn out. Question 29. Oh, what am I willing to sacrifice to get this done? Every goal costs something. Do I need to sleep on time? Do I need to stop watching too much TV? Do I need to schedule no social media time? Do I need to cut off certain friends for a period of time? Do I need to register for a course? Do I need to save more? Do I need to invest more? Do I need to get a mentor? What are you willing to sacrifice to get this done? Write it down, write it down, write it down. And question 30. Am I proud of how I'm showing up for myself? If not, what needs to change? Starting today. Are you proud of yourself? The way you've been showing up for yourself? If you're proud of yourself, then kudos to you. Like, oh, I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. Keep going. Whatever it is you're doing is working. But if you are not proud of yourself, you need to write down, what do I need to change today? Not tomorrow. Today. What's a small incremental step you can do today? Today. Not tomorrow. Today. Today. Okay, we've come to the end of the video. How did this process make you feel? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Did it make you feel uncomfortable? Did it make you feel fearful? Did it make you feel strong and empowered to do what it is that needs to be done? Was it insightful? Do you feel heavy? Do you feel heavy? Do you feel fearful? What emotions are you going through right now? Share it in the comments. I really love to know how you are feeling right now. But let me tell you something. The very fact that you made it to the end of this video tells me that you care about your life and your future. You are committed and you want to be consistent. Even if you have fallen short, even if you have fallen in the past, even if you've, started and stopped halfway or even close to the ending, you stayed to the end of this, and it shows that you really want to show up for your goals. You really want to become a better version of yourself. Your goals are what your attention. Don't let anybody belittle it. Your goals are what your attention. Your dreams are what the discipline. It takes discipline, consistency, and commitment to achieving the dreams that you have for yourself. You are what the process. You are what this. Do not let anyone tell you different. I want you to revisit these questions as often as possible. Bookmark this video, come back to it if you need a reset, if you need to question yourself, or if you find yourself pivoting or trying to change or lose focus, come back. Ask yourself these questions again and again and again for every new goal and for every new decision that you want to take about your future. And don't keep this to yourself. Share this with someone who is on a journey of accountability just like you. Accountability grows in community. The more we have people who are in our corner cheering for us and, like telling us we can do this, giving us the strength, the motivation to keep moving forward. Accountability thrives in community. So build your team of accountability partners today. If this video helped you in any way, please do me a favor, subscribe, like, and drop a question for me in the comments. What questions hit you the hardest? Let's talk about it because I know these questions like came with a little punch. Let's grow together. Let's stay strong together. Let's be accountable together. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloos.